Okay, I'm gonna do a simple trick which will blow your mind. I will put these cards down one by one, face down, and I will name which card it is without turning the cards face up. So I'm going to give the decks a little bit shuffle. As you can see, the shuffle is pure. And now I'm going to name the cards. So the first one, it is a 10 of clubs. This one is a 1 or ace of spades, a 10 of diamonds. And this one is an 11 of diamonds, I mean jack. And this one is a 6 of spades. This one is a 9 of diamonds. This one is a 6 of diamonds. And this one is a 5 of diamonds. I don't know why all diamond cards are showing up. Let's just do. And I can feel that this one is a 2 of clubs. Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Rony Saha, your host or the artist or the magician or just a regular guy who makes different kind of videos about playing cards. And today I'm back again with another deck review, which is one of the favorites for magicians. The deck's name is the Bicycle Inspire deck. A fully marked deck. You can identify the suit and the value of the card from the back of the card. And also there is another additional marking, the second marking, where you can identify the color of the card from just spreading the cards a little bit there in the corner of the cards. There's also an extra duplicate Queen of Hearts, where there is an extra reveal in the back of the card, where in the portion of Follow Your Dreams there is written Queen of Hearts. So it's really a nice touch when, if you do any magic trick with that. It's a very handy gaff card for magicians. I'm also gonna make a different kind of video about the markings and how I find the markings on any deck of playing cards on a different video. This deck is produced by the Blue Crown, also known as the company of Alexandria, who is a very well-known magician, a favorite sleight of hand artist for me. I really consider him as the most talented besides Xavier Spade in the YouTube. And also Shin Lim, but Alexandria's slates are really perfect and I really love and adore him. So without any further ado, let's start the review. That rhymes. And also there is a subscribe button down there. You ignore it in every video, but you can do something with it in every video. So number one, deck cover. Pretty standard plastic cover out of the deck. It's nothing more to talk about, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Number 2, tuck case, blue themed tuck case, which gives a feel of the knock playing cards, which are the most famous playing cards produced by Alexandria. So it gives you a vibe of the knocks, because at the first I didn't know that these are produced by the Blue Crown, but the first time I saw the deck and the color palette and the design of the deck, I felt that it has a similar resemblance to the Nox decks. But then when I found out that this is produced by the Blue Crown, then I thought that wow, they leave behind a reference to their deck in every deck they produce. So yeah, the tuck case is pretty standard, a hardcover tuck case. Not that high designed tuck case, but it's pretty simple and perfect for the magicians. But because it does not look that amazing for the new or lay people, that's why I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Number 3, back design. The back design is very simple, bordered blue and 2 bikes in the opposite sides. A very simple design, but this simple design helps to hide the marking so much better than the other complex designs. Not ideal for cardistry because it doesn't have that kind of design, but perfect for magicians. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Number 4, paper quality. Standard USPCC air cushion finish playing cards, and it gives a feel of the bicycles, not the knocks, but not completely broken in directly out of the box. You have to shuffle a few times, give it make it more smoother, then you will feel the original feel of the deck Thanks. Then you will feel the original feel or handling of the deck. The paper quality is awesome because it's printed by USPCC, and obviously they have the most amazing paper quality, but yeah, not ideal for directly using out of the box. That's why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I'm cutting 1 point because of that. Number 5, jokers. Black and white, almost identical jokers, because the diamond in the heart is different colored. One is red and another is black. But I absolutely love the simple look of the bicycle. That Joker is standing like a teenage flirtatious boy. I absolutely love the look of the Jokers because they completely match the vibe of the deck, which is simplicity but yet so magical. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 just because it's not that highly designed. It's just simple. If it was a little bit more cooler, then I would have given it a 5 out of 5 because I don't give 5 out of 5 easily. Number 6, aces. Newly designed bicycle ace of spades. The other aces are pretty standard, nothing fancy about it, but it's perfect for the magicians. But that's why I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. Number 7, face cards. Standard faces, which I think it's very boring. I actually like to see new kind of designs when it comes to the code cards, because I really love when the code cards are given a little bit more effort. Then I absolutely love it, as I like the bicycle dragon code cards, because each of the 12 code cards are different designs, so I absolutely loved it. But yeah, it's a magician's deck, so I can't complain about it. But yeah, because it's just pretty standard code cards, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Now, number 8, number card. These are also pretty standard number cards, nothing fancy to look at, just pretty standard fonts, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Number 9, handling or feel of the deck. As I talked about in the paper quality, that the quality of the paper is similar to the bicycle decks. It is not ideal for using it directly out of the box, but yeah, it's good if you use it out of the box. It's not ideal, but it's good. You have to shuffle a few times if you want to get the best out of it. So yeah, I feel it's pretty good for the magicians who practice slates or different kind of tricks with the deck. It's perfect for them. But in general, for me, for my taste, I will give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, number 10, one of the most important points, cost effectivity. It's currently priced at almost around 700 rupees or $9, which I think it's pretty higher compared to the design, but because it is a completely marked deck, then I can say it's cost effective. But in general, if you are a magician and a cardist or just a card enthusiast, then you might find this price a little bit higher, or especially for Indians like us. I think that it could have been a lower. It could have been around 500 rupees, but yeah, I know that finding a marked deck, a completely fully marked deck with additional marking around 500 rupees is really hard. But I think there are a few decks which are marked around 500 rupees, but I don't know, I can't confirm it. But yeah, keeping in mind all the factors, I don't personally think it should cost around 700 rupees. I'm actually very disappointed with that. That's why I'm cutting off 1.5 points and I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. All the 10 points are done. This is the moment of truth. Calculating all the points, adding up all the points, it comes down to 34 out of 50, which means that the deck is currently scored at 6.8 out of 10, which I think is pretty standard. I am giving this point based on the general look on the playing cards. If you look at the deck only as a magician, then it could have been got at least 8, because it's very good for the magicians. It has one main marking where you can find the suit and value. It has also a marking where you can find the color just by spreading it. It has an extra card of the Queen of Hearts, also a double backer. But also, if you think that it still is lesser than you imagine, or is higher than you imagine, then please let me know in the comments, because that's how I get the reach. So if you are a magician, then you will love this deck. But in general, I think it's a give or take kind of deck. Also, there is a whole playlist where I review different kind of decks. So that was it. Thanks for watching and goodbye.